Right now on Good Morning Northwest, the hunt for the boy accused in a fatal shooting of an Ellensburg man continues. What police say you can do to help them catch the teen. And the Boys and Girls Club in Prosser has big plans for the future, and they've taken a big step forward in making a safe space for a lot of young people. Reporter Monique Ledesma has that story this morning. And we hit some new records yesterday, but it looks like the heat isn't sticking around. Meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full weather forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. It's Wednesday, March 20th. Happy Hump Day. Let's check in right away on your forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. And Tiffany, I was loving these high 70s. Maybe it was an 80 yesterday. Are we going to get more?
No more 80s today, Jessica. We actually broke a record in the Tri-Cities yesterday as we saw our first 80-degree day of the year. Today is still going to be really nice, just not nearly as warm. And this morning, it's not nearly as cold as it has been the past couple of mornings. We're in the upper 40s, more 50s showing up on the map. 48 in Tri-Cities, 52 Walla Walla, 52 in Hermiston, 40 degrees in Prosser, and 40 in Yakima. Some of our locations that are a little bit cooler haven't seen too much wind. And the wind is anywhere between 5 and about 15 miles per hour. But our winds, unlike the past couple of days, will start to increase later on this afternoon and tonight. So here's the forecast for today. Yakima, a little bit colder this morning, lower 40s at 8, mid 60s by noon. How about 70 later today? In the Tri-Cities, we'll start off close to 50 at 8, 64 at noon, and we're going for a high of 74 degrees, which is several degrees below the record. 50 in Walla Walla this morning, rising to 71 this afternoon, and the cooling trend starts today, and we cool well below average this weekend. Plus, we'll talk rain chances coming up in a bit. Jessica, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. And the Ellensburg Police Department is still searching for the 17-year-old suspect in a deadly shooting that happened March 15th. Authorities have set up a tip line where you can call in if you have information. Authorities say if you call the number on your screen, you'll be able to leave information that could help them lead to an arrest. You can also contact the police department anonymously by sending information to the web address that you see on your screen now. If you go to that website, you can click on a button marked Anonymous Tips and leave information that way. Authorities say the shooting was not a random act of violence. 21-year-old Christian Guthrie of Ellensburg died in the shooting. Authorities say they cannot release the name of the suspect because they are considered a minor. In Kennewick, 2 people have been arrested after a shooting that happened over the weekend. Authorities say a 41-year-old woman and a 32-year-old man were both arrested yesterday on suspicion of assault in the first degree. And that shooting happened Saturday to be exact, and authorities say a man walked into a local hospital around 3 a.m. with a gunshot wound. His condition is not yet known and the investigation is ongoing. A former Yakima police officer has been arrested after police say he pointed a gun at a significant other, then hit her in the face with it. According to court documents, the victim told police that the 53-year-old man was having a mental health crisis, that he was seeing things that weren't there, and fired off several shots into their yard. She told police the man hit her when she attempted to take the gun away from him. The man himself allegedly told police he had been regularly using cocaine and admitted to hitting the woman. He was arrested after witnesses spotted him running with the gun in hand near 74th and Summit View. He's now facing charges for domestic violence, assault, and reckless endangerment. Washington Governor Jay Inslee has signed a long list of new laws focused on combating the opioid crisis. The governor held the signing event at Tulalip Resort, highlighting efforts to help tribal communities fight opioid addiction and overdoses. One of those new laws will make sure tribes get part of the settlement between the state of Washington and major opioid drug distributors.
We're improving opioid education. We're improving overdose prevention. We're providing therapy right on the spot to get people into treatment. We are enhancing our first responder resources so that they can do their job. And most importantly, perhaps, we're doing this together.
Several others are focused on public awareness campaigns, making sure that schools have opioid overdose reversal medication on hand, and making sure that college campuses educate students about opioid and fentanyl prevention. Washington State Supreme Court approved new ways to be licensed as an attorney without taking the bar exam. Here are the two new pathways to get licensed, which includes a new apprenticeship program. First is where law school grads would work with an experienced lawyer for 6 months and then submit a portfolio of their work to be evaluated. Another option lets law students take 12 credits of skills classes and 500 hours of hands-on legal work before graduation and then submit their portfolio before graduation to the Washington State Bar. In November, Oregon approved an apprenticeship program for law school graduates. Wisconsin and New Hampshire have offered a similar program for years, and 5 other states are considering the issue. It's not sure exactly when the new pathways will start, but the Washington State Bar Association was given the task to form a committee about how to implement the program. The Ellensburg City Council voted unanimously at a packed meeting Monday to approve the Reed Park Master Plan, which is 4 years in the making. Local community members opposed previous plans that would take away parking on the hillside from visitors and the American Legion. So the city changes the plan to keep parking intact, but also adds features to make the park more pedestrian friendly, like a restroom, benches, and a sidewalk, also barriers along the hillside for safety.
There is no edge on the hill currently. The only thing that stops the people and vehicles from going over the edge is common sense and soberness. That's really it.
Coming up in our 6 a.m. hour of Good Morning Northwest, what the community had to say about this newest plan and what it means for the park moving forward. And it was an exciting day for the Boys and Girls Club of Prosser. The organization hosted a groundbreaking for a new clubhouse. Our very own Monique Ledesma has the details on how this could make a positive impact on the youth of our community.
The Boys and Girls Club is an after-school program for children from kindergarten all the way up to their senior year in high school. As of right now, Prosser has 2 sites, one for kindergarten through 5th grade and a teen site that has 6th through 12th grade. With this new clubhouse program, Director Chris Cisneros says the new clubhouse can take double the amount of children they have already. And that's good because the program is so popular, there's a wait list.
Kids that we're not reaching that need us, that can use care here, that can help us, that we can help with just in daily life struggles.
Cisneros says the new clubhouse will bring together the K-5 and teens clubhouse under one roof, but on different sides of the building. But it also gives an opportunity to others in the area.
Also be able to have opportunities for other organizations to come and help share our building with us.
The clubhouse isn't just a hangout spot in Prosser. Education takes the spotlight. Cisneros says one of the resources available to children in the program is help with their homework. As soon as the hard work is done, Cisneros says it's time to play hard.
We have athletics, we have a gardening program, we have a club mentor program where we pair up people in our community with these members to do some one-on-one activities, STEM activities, games room.
Cisneros says the clubhouse can serve as a place where the kids and young adults can grow good life attributes.
Making sure that we have good kids, they're respectful, they're great community leaders, and just good people overall.
Cisneros says that the program also helps children by preparing them for life after school and to grow appreciation for their community. Reporting in Prosser, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
And the program director says he's hopeful that the new building will be up and running within a year. And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, now that it's spring, it's time to clean house and your mind. Up next, how doing a check-in with your mental health as we head into spring can make a big difference in your day-to-day. And looking outside, a lot warmer than it has been lately. 48 degrees when you get out there, and it's going to feel warm immediately. And after some record-breaking heat, a big change is on the way. Meteorologist Tiffany Savona is back with the details in your first alert forecast in just a few minutes.
Hello, Shelby.
Hello, Mariano.
Upload Mrs. Robinson's case.
Processing.
Is there any new information?
The insurance offer is too low. Should I ask for more?
You know, when they hear from the heavy hitter, they'll pay much more.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222. DUI card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
For 600 different cigars and 120 fine pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
You're looking at some real Jack-in-the-Box haters. Yeah, they exist. They have no idea they're about to try my new Smash Jack.
This is good. It's very fresh.
I like that sauce. I'm a saucy woman.
Probably not the best.
Not the best. She came in a white sedan. Tow it.
Almost like a flavor bomb.
I don't think it's a fast food hamburger.
This is more like homemade.
It's me!
Oh, shoot, Jack!
If this is your new burger,
Yeah.
I'm going to you.
Say hello to the best-rated burger in fast food.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
It's here. It's now. The Grand National RV Show at R&R RV North Spokane, March 14th through the 23rd. Shop over 140 RVs inside the West Coast's largest indoor showroom. Motorhomes, camper vans, fifth wheels, and trailers. The time to buy is now. The Grand National RV Show, March 14th through the 23rd, indoors at R&R RV North Spokane. Special show pricing, giveaways, and food vendors on site. Visit rnrrv.com.
Oh my gosh, wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me?
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shell clay. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms. Take action with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. Try it today for only $14.95, plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Are you an experienced machinist? We have a job for you. Pasco Machine is hiring now. We offer generous wages, overtime, double time, full medical, paid holidays, and 4-day work schedule. Apply online today at pascomachine.com.
Hello, Shelby.
Hello, Mariano.
Upload Mrs. Robinson's case.
Processing.
Is there any new information?
The insurance offer is too low. Should I ask for more?
You know, when they hear from the heavy hitter, they'll pay much more.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Spring is officially here, and the change of season can provide that boost of motivation we need to tackle any cleaning we put off in the winter. Spring cleaning not only tidies up our space, it also benefits our mental health. Clinical psychologist Adam Borland with Cleveland Clinic says our environment has a big impact on our mental health. Spring cleaning allows us to regain a sense of control and accomplishment, which can help with symptoms of depression and anxiety. Dr. Borland stresses that simply cleaning out your closet can motivate you to take on other tasks or goals that you've been putting off. But it can be easy to get overwhelmed. That's why Dr. Borland says it's important to start with a small task first.
So someone might say, you know what, I know I need to clean my kitchen and I'm not even sure where to start. You start with one cabinet, right? Maybe one shelf in one cabinet, and you view that as your goal. And you see that through to completion. And what that does is it helps to build momentum. And that's where people begin to see the benefits of their efforts.
And don't be afraid to ask a friend or family member for help either. Dr. Borland says asking for help and being able to receive it is a sign of strength. And coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, a new mission for a group of Russian researchers where they plan to study in an effort to continue research on climate change and what data they hope to continue to track. And looking outside, temperature is 48 degrees. Meteorologist Tiffany Savona will have more details on your weather forecast in that first alert full forecast. Don't go anywhere. That is next.
You work hard for your money, and now you can get money back on state taxes you already paid with the Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota. Imagine all the slopes you'll conquer.
Sick.
Imagine all the sights you'll see.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay, how about you imagine dropping me off?
Right now, lease a new 2024 4Runner for $479 per month. See your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com to learn more.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
I've been with US Cellular for years now, and I think I'm their biggest fan. So they asked me to tell you about their special customer event, Us Days. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers, like up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone. So I said, if I'm gonna be on TV, do you think I can get hair and makeup? And I even got a manicure too.
Introducing Us Days at US Cellular. Exclusive offers just for our customers. Get up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone.
Why do you Goodwill? Well, there are countless reasons.
I come for the thrill of a deal, and I never missed out on the 50% off tag.
I like to hunt the bins for hidden gems.
Goodwill lets you define your style with unique gifts and treasures around every corner.
And giving back to your community just feels wonderful.
With hundreds of reasons to shop at Goodwill, you can feel great about knowing 95.7 cents of every dollar you spend helps your community. Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
Welcome to Premier Woodworks, your premier source for custom cabinetry and full-service interior design. Our custom designs are brought to life with 3D images to help you visualize the final result. Our high-quality cabinetry is crafted with care and attention to detail. From kitchen and bath design to remodel project management, we're here to make your dream space a reality. Premier Woodworks, located at 109 North Washington Street in Kennewick.
The Honda you want is here. So drive in the moment with the versatile CR-V or Accord. Both named a Car and Driver 10 Best. And when you drive a Honda, you're driving with the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Take advantage of the tax credits you can, including the annual Washington State Working Families Tax Credit. You can get money back on state taxes already paid. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
After this woman died in lockup, should local jails do more to protect inmates tonight? From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Happy Wednesday, halfway through the work week. Hopefully you enjoyed the weather over the past couple of days. It has been warm. In fact, we're talking about record-breaking warmth. Yesterday, we broke the record in the Tri-Cities as expected. We actually hit 80 degrees, breaking that record, that old record of 77. Yakima, we stayed below the record of 78 as we hit 76. Walla Walla, we hit 75, breaking that old record of 71. And Hermiston, we actually tied the record of 80 degrees. So it was certainly a very warm day yesterday. Today will be warm, just not quite as warm as yesterday. And here's a cool stat. The average date of our first 80-degree day in a calendar year for the Tri-Cities, that typically falls around April 22nd. Now, yesterday, we not only hit 80, but it's the earliest we've ever seen 80 degrees in the calendar year, and that will go down on March 19th. Pretty crazy, right? In Yakima, our average date of our first 80-degree day, May 1st, so we still have some time to get there. Right now, it is clear, it is calm across the Tri-Cities. This is what it looks like out of Richland, out of our Legends Casino Hotel camera. Sunrise at 7:58 this morning, sunset at 7:10. Our temperatures are starting off in the 40s and 50s, not nearly as chilly as the past couple of mornings. It's 48 in the Tri-Cities, 52 Walla Walla, 49 in Dayton, we're at 49 in Toppenish, and 40 degrees in Yakima. We haven't seen much in the way of cloud cover overnight. There are a few clouds out there this morning, and we may see a few from time to time today, but that area of high pressure is still in control. It's just sinking a little bit farther to the south today, so that will allow us to cool a little bit, but we're still above the average of 60 degrees, well above the average. Forecasting 74 in the Tri-Cities today, 71 Walla Walla, 72 rather in Hermiston, and 70 degrees for your high in Yakima and Toppenish. Now tonight, the clouds will be increasing. We're going to have a weak upper level disturbance move through. That could bring areas along the foothills of the Blues a couple of very light showers. So I think this will stay east of the Tri-Cities, but areas like Walla Walla and Pendleton could see a few light rain showers overnight. Otherwise, we're partly to mostly cloudy by tomorrow morning as temperatures start off in the lower 40s, low to middle 40s across the board. Now, taking you into your Thursday, it's still going to be on the warm side, but you can see the cooling trend continues. 69 for your high temperature in Tri-City, 63 Walla Walla, 65 Hermiston, and 65 in Yakima. So here's the 7-day forecast. We're still in the 70s today, but tomorrow we come down into the 60s. The wind will pick up tonight, and it'll stay breezy tomorrow. 67 on Friday. I think most of your Friday is dry, maybe a shower Friday night. Better chances for widespread light rain Saturday and Sunday with those temperatures cooling into the 50s. So that'll be a little bit of a shock to the system after seeing 80 yesterday in the Tri-Cities. 70 today in Yakima, 65 and breezy tomorrow, 61 on Friday, and then better chances for light rain Saturday and Sunday. And then in Walla Walla, 71 today, lower 60s tomorrow. Those rain chances return in Walla Walla on Friday and then continue to peak Saturday. Hermiston, 72 today, 65 and breezy tomorrow. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And in some weather-related news, Russian climate specialists have launched a new session of monitoring the climate in the Arctic. The video has been released by Russian Arctic and Antarctic Research Institute. The mission is expected to last until October of 2024 and will be focused on monitoring permafrost thawing. The researchers will also analyze thermal balance and microclimate features of snow and glacier covers. Russia has a research station in Barentsburg, which was built in 1986 and is focused on research of the Arctic. And when we return on Good Morning Northwest, we've got a lot of entertainment headlines this morning to talk about. Up first, a preview of a new show popping up this week. A music mogul finally gets his star and will throw a little Taylor Swift in there too for good measure. Just a little bit. We'll be right back. Keep it here.
Find amazing deals store-wide during the wall-to-wall sale at Furniture Row. Every sofa, dining table, and bed is on sale. Plus 5 years, no interest. Shop today and save during the wall-to-wall sale, only at Furniture Row.
As soon as I got babysitting money, there was a penny candy store down the street. It was a tobacco shop that sold penny candy.
Next live, Brian Tyree Henry.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Knowing these laws sets my truck wreck team apart. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the knowledge and experience to get you paid everything you deserve. Hit by a big truck? Our team knows truck wrecks and how to win for you. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
For 600 different cigars and 120 fine pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Get a great deal on a great-looking lawn and a really comfortable ride. Introducing Kubota Z200 Series mowers with a new K-Ride comfort system. Designed to optimize your ride so you have everything you need to glide your way to a perfectly manicured lawn. Right now, get a Kubota Z200 mower for 0 down, 0% APR for 48 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Survival rates for people with colon cancer can be as high as 90% with early detection. Get more at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Prosser Digestive Health Center at Prosser Memorial Health reminds us that colon cancer screening saves lives. This is how we care.
There's no other word quite like home, because it's more than any specific place.
It could be in the team spirit that keeps your heart pounding the whole drive over the mountains. It could be in the friendships that make you able to laugh at yourself. It's a feeling, a belonging, and that's really different for everyone. So while we can't define what home is to you, what we can do is help you get there.
Find your way home in a new Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 for only $629 a month from Mercedes-Benz of Tri-Cities.
Say no to middleman mattress markup malaise. And yes to factory direct savings at Denver Mattress. And during the March mattress sale, get the Summit for only $332.49, plus 5 years no interest and free shipping. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right mattress.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In entertainment news, there are some new shows expected to hit streaming services this week, and there's a new spot on the Walk of Fame for a music mogul. There's also a little bit of Taylor Swift news. Here's Jason Nathanson with what's happening in Hollywood.
How did you get past security?
I came in the back.
There are no doors on the back of the Palm Royale?
Kristen Wiig bulldozes her way into the Palm Beach, Florida country club scene in the new streaming series Palm Royale, out today. She plays a woman who thinks everything will fall into place in her life if she could just hang with the right crowd. And Wiig tells me it's a feeling that's very relatable.
But just that feeling of wanting to be maybe to belong to a group that you're not in, or to be something you're not. I think everyone has had times in their life where they think if I had that or if I was there, my life would be better, I would be happier.
Palm Royale also stars Ricky Martin, Allison Janney, and Carol Burnett. The first 3 episodes are out now on Apple TV+. From doctor to Hollywood star, music mogul Dr. Dre, honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Growing up in Compton, I never imagined that I would one day be represented here among some of my childhood heroes.
He says the saying is true: if you love your work, then you'll never work a day in your life. And from Compton to Long Beach, Dre was joined by a bunch of friends,
Dr. Dre, my brother from another mother,
including Snoop Dogg, Eminem, and more. Taylor Swift continues to be in her record-breaking era. The Eras Tour concert film has set a record in its first full weekend on Disney+. 4.6 million views, or just over 16 million hours of time spent watching the 3.5-hour movie. That makes it the #1 music film ever on the platform. Disney's the parent company of ABC News. And writer-director Spike Lee with a birthday today. The Oscar winner is 67. And that's what's happening in Hollywood. I'm Jason Nathanson, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Coming up a little later on Good Morning Northwest, we've got a special story for Ghostbusters fans. It's a highly anticipated movie of the year, and we're giving you a sneak peek. We'll see about that in a half hour.
In today's Tech Bites, the trending feature on Threads, the nationwide rollout for the Twitter-like app from Instagram, comes about a month after some users started testing it. Instagram says it's a way to see what others are talking about, and it can be found on the search page. Fitbit is adding a health chatbot to its app later this year. The new AI feature will let users ask questions and correlate data from your device to create personalized charts to learn about your health. Initially, the feature will only be available to Fitbit premium subscribers with Android devices. And finally, think of it as a Roomba for your lawn. Segway's robot lawnmower is now available in the U.S. It can work autonomously without a boundary wire and costs about $1,000. The high-end version can handle up to 1/4 of an acre. Now, if you ask me, this was long overdue. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
Looking for a smarter way to mop? Try the Swiffer Power Mop,
It sprays cleaning solution.
an all-in-one cleaning tool that gives you a mop and bucket clean in half the time.
A wood floor is mopped.
Our cleaning pad has hundreds of scrubbing strips that absorb and lock dirt away.
A bathroom is mopped.
And it has a 360-degree swivel head that goes places a regular mop just can't. So you can clean your home faster than ever. Don't mop harder, mop smarter with the Swiffer Power Mop.
Welcome to Blue Buffalo's. One taste is all it takes.
She won't eat anything she doesn't want to eat. There's no faking it with her.
We sent you Blue Tastefuls dry food.
She loved it.
What's for dinner tonight?
It's Tastefuls from Blue Buffalo for this little girl.
Pick up Blue Tastefuls today.
A dentist.
That grimy film on your teeth.
Dr. G. 2 days back in the dentist chair.
It's actually the buildup of plaque bacteria, which can cause cavities.
Most toothpaste quit working in minutes, but Crest Pro Health's antibacterial fluoride protects all day.
It stops cavities before they start.
Crest.
PNG.
Right now on Good Morning Northwest, a story you'll only see here. Our very own Austin Reed gives us a sneak peek into a story he's been working on involving the death of a woman at the Franklin County Jail. And can the speculation and rumors finally be put to bed? A new video surfaces of Princess Catherine out shopping. The latest on the saga coming up. In that record-breaking heat will not last. Meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full weather forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is 5:30. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. We're halfway through the work week. Let's check in right away on your forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. Tiffany, are we getting more high 70s, maybe an 80, hopefully?
You know, I think we're done with the 80s, Jessica. We saw our first 80-degree day of the season yesterday in Tri-Cities and Hermiston. We could say goodbye to those record-breaking temps as our cooling trend will begin today. But it's still going to be a beautiful afternoon. Right now, we're a little bit warmer than where we were at this time yesterday, anywhere between 2 and about 14 degrees warmer than we were just 24 hours ago. And that puts our temperatures in the 40s and 50s, 48 in Tri-Cities, 52 Walla Walla, 52 in Hermiston, a little bit cooler now in Pendleton, 47, and we're at 40 degrees in Yakima. Here's the forecast in the Tri-Cities. We'll see 48 by 8 o'clock, 64 by noon, 74 degrees by 5 o'clock, and the wind will be picking up tonight almost everywhere. Now in Yakima, starting off a little bit colder this morning with highs right around 70 degrees with a few more clouds this afternoon. And in Walla Walla, 50 degrees at 8, and we should top out around 71 later today. The record in Walla Walla, 72, so it will be a close call along some locations along the foothills of the Blues. We do turn a little bit cooler tomorrow. We'll let you know when those rain chances will be impacting pollen counts coming up in a bit. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And now to a story you'll only see here. One local family is suing the Franklin County Sheriff's Office for how jail staff handled the death of an inmate with a developmental disorder. New this morning, Apple Valley News Now's Austin Reed has a preview of the full story that he's working on for later tonight.
Well, good morning. 42-year-old Fabiola Valenzuela of Pasco suffered from developmental disabilities and had the mental capacity of a 12-year-old. In March of 2022, Valenzuela threw a flower pot through a door, causing damage to the glass window. Fabiola was arrested and taken to the Franklin County Jail. Eduardo Morfin of Morfin Law Firm of Kennewick took Fabiola's case and is demanding answers as they are now suing the Franklin County Jail. Morfin says Valenzuela appeared disoriented and was not responding to medical questions. Medical staff decided that Valenzuela did need medical clearance before being booked, but no clearance was sought. The $25.5 million suit alleges that throughout the woman's time in custody, Valenzuela did not receive her prescribed medication and was placed in solitary isolation for several days. Ultimately, an inmate saw Fabiola covered in feces and not moving.
I mean, this is kind of a, in my opinion, it's kind of a more extreme case of, you know, this is somebody that you should take care of. You have policies for people who are suffering from mental health issues and substance abuse issues. You have policies. And there are policies where they inform us, and they certainly inform the jail staff of how things should be done. But when you don't follow those policies, these things happen.
Now, coming up new at 6 tonight on Apple Valley News Now, you will hear from Fabiola's son. For now, in News Control, Austin Reed, Good Morning Northwest.
Thank you, Austin. Washington State Patrol Trooper Chris Thorson says the State Patrol clocked a car going 161 miles per hour Monday on I-82 and Locust Grove in Kennewick. The State Patrol says it was working with its aircraft at the time. According to the State Trooper Chris Thorson, the driver was booked into jail for reckless driving. And a heads up for Pasco drivers, work on the Broadmoor Boulevard restoration project continues this morning. That means Broadmoor Boulevard closes from Burns Road to Denton Road, also known as Road 116, and is looking to end today if everything goes according to schedule. Also, pavement work on West Argent Road began Monday. It means intermittent lane closures between 7 and 5 each day through Friday. Kennewick Irrigation District's daily water supply is limited by how much water the district is allowed to take from the Yakima River, but due to a low water year, a voluntary watering schedule is now in effect. Officials tell Apple Valley News Now that scheduling allows customers to maximize their use of the limited water. Homeowners are now being asked to water only during their 2 assigned AM or PM blocks as scheduled by the last digit of their street address. Watering may be up to 30 minutes per zone, station, or sprinkler, and the district says they will allow use of high-efficiency drip or micro-spray systems. The question now, will the voluntary measure turn mandatory? And what are customers saying? We'll have that side of the story coming up in our 6:30 a.m. half hour of Good Morning Northwest. It's an international news headline that has continued to dominate. A new video shows Catherine, the Princess of Wales, shopping with her husband, Prince William. It marks the princess's first public sighting since her hospitalization 2 months ago and comes amid intense speculation over her health status. Laura Aguirre has more on this worldwide glimpse of Kate that some royal historians say is much overdue.
A Saturday stroll through a farmer's market near Kensington Palace, and a sighting of Princess Catherine of Wales that many royal watchers have been waiting for months.
We last saw her on Christmas Day, then she went into hospital, then it was just radio silence, and into that vacuum rushed all of these conspiracy theories.
Rumors of Princess Kate's health have been swirling for weeks following her abdominal surgery in January. She was in the hospital for 2 weeks before returning home to continue her recovery out of the public eye.
I do think they were expecting and hoping that people might see them, might take a photo of Kate looking great, looking healthy, walking.
The weekend outing comes on the heels of a damaging photo release showing Kate and her children on UK Mother's Day, meant to show fans she was doing well.
But all the photoshopping, it caused more chaos.
Accusations of digital manipulation by the royals caused many reputable media outlets to pull the image, with some saying that pictures from Kensington Palace were no longer trustworthy. Tuesday, this photo of the late Queen with her grandchildren and great-grandchildren, taken by Kate, was found by CNN to have over a dozen signs of digital alteration.
It's been a PR disaster.
A PR disaster that may have sparked this sudden public sighting of the royal couple.
They don't have to tell us everything. What they do tell us should be trustworthy, so they have a long way to go to get this trust back.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
And new this morning, an investigation has been launched at the London clinic where the princess received that surgery, and there are some claims some staff members attempted to access her private medical records. And coming up on Good Morning Northwest, across our region, there are a few Joanne craft and fabric stores, but the company is now filing for bankruptcy. Will that mean an end to that brick and mortar store? Not quite. We'll tell you why when we come back.
Find amazing deals store-wide during the wall-to-wall sale at Furniture Row. Every sofa, dining table, and bed is on sale. Plus 5 years, no interest. Shop today and save during the wall-to-wall sale, only at Furniture Row.
A Connell woman dies after 3 days in the Franklin County Jail.
It could have been prevented if they just would have cared one little bit.
Now this lawyer is fighting for her dignity.
Everybody's life has value.
Apple Valley News Now at 6 tonight.
Time for a new roof? Let Eminent Roofing replace it with the product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the rain and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is a sign you'll want in your yard.
When you get hurt on the job, you never know if you're going to get paid by Labor and Industries. Let Bothwell and Hamill fight on your behalf for your workers' comp. We can often increase your compensation. The sooner you call us, the better. If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
I've been with US Cellular for years now, and I think I'm their biggest fan. So they asked me to tell you about their special customer event, Us Days. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers, like up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone. So I said, if I'm gonna be on TV, do you think I can get hair and makeup? And I even got a manicure, too.
Introducing Us Days at US Cellular. Exclusive offers just for our customers. Get up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone.
When a rookie stunt driver meets the trainer who thought he'd seen it all. Again. There's bound to be action. But this is no ordinary blockbuster. It's a Nissan sales event ad, so you better act fast. Don't miss your chance to drive away in a new Nissan. Let's roll. Hurry into the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Get 1.9% financing for 60 months on the 2023 Nissan Rogue, or get 2.9% financing for 36 months on Frontier.
Come aboard Water to Wine Cruises. Our unique weekend brunch cruise offers delicious dishes by our chefs as you take in beautiful views of the river. Start the morning off right and visit watertowinecruises.com to book your brunch today.
Say no to middleman mattress markup malaise. And yes to factory direct savings at Denver Mattress. And during the March mattress sale, get the Summit for only $332.49, plus 5 years no interest and free shipping. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right mattress.
Stacy Lee, she's on your side. Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather.
Welcome back. We've got a business alert for you this morning. Fabric and craft retailer Jo-Ann has filed for bankruptcy. It's a Chapter 11 filing which helps the company reduce its debt so it can reorganize. Jo-Ann plans to leave all of its more than 800 stores and website open for business. The chain received $132 million in new funding that reduces Jo-Ann's debt by half. And the company's stock has been delisted from the NASDAQ, and it will become privately owned. And Jo-Ann has been around for 81 years. And coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, the FBI releases some good news when it comes to crime rates. Also, why some analysts say we're going to see the interest rates stay steady. And looking outside, temperature is still 48 degrees. We see more movement on the highway there. Meteorologist Tiffany Savona will have more in that first alert full forecast. Keep it here. We'll be right back.
Hello there. Watch live with Kelly and Mark.
Weekday mornings at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Superstar Martina McBride, the Demolition Derby, the PRCA Rodeo, all part of the 2024 Walla Walla Fair and Frontier Days.
Let freedom ring.
Win tickets before they go on sale. Just click on contest at applevalleyNewsNow.com to enter Walla Walla Fair and Frontier Days.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Bipolar 1, I got help to push back.
I got help to push back.
We got help to push back with Lybalvi.
Once daily prescription Lybalvi is proven to treat manic or mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults to help you push back. Elderly patients with dementia have increased risk of death or stroke. Do not take Lybalvi if you are taking opioids or are in opioid withdrawal. The samidorphan in Lybalvi can cause severe opioid withdrawal that can lead to hospitalization or increased risk of life-threatening overdose. Get emergency help if you have trouble breathing, become very drowsy with slowed or shallow breathing, feel faint, very dizzy or confused, or have a fever, stiff muscles, rash, swollen glands, or problems with your liver, kidneys, heart, or lungs. Other serious side effects may include high cholesterol, weight gain, potentially fatal high blood sugar, uncontrolled body movements which may be permanent, dizziness upon standing or falls.
Are you ready? Ask your doctor about Lybalvi. You may be eligible to save with the Lybalvi Copay Savings Program. Visit Lybalvi.com.
Good news. For years, Washington realtors embraced some of the most consumer-friendly practices in the nation.
putting fairness and transparency at the heart of the home buying process, providing clients with the duties of their real estate broker in the transaction, along with a written agreement explaining the cost of brokerage services, and receiving and signing this agreement up front. Now, these principles are not just industry standard, they're state law. Transparency in real estate, brought to you by Washington Realtors. Is your broker a realtor?
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. That's when I found this, the Brux Night Guard. Now the Brux Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brux Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to bruxnightguard.com and order yours today.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Weather, and now that it's spring, we're going to start to see the flowers starting to bloom. The trees are already starting to bloom. That is why the tree pollen forecast is in that medium to high range today, tomorrow, and Friday. And then it looks like the rain will provide some relief as those pollen counts should drop as we head into the upcoming weekend. So that is some good news. So if the tree pollen has been bothering you and you're allergic to tree pollen, that is why. We're taking a live look out of our Legends Casino Hotel Skycam official sunrise here in the Tri-Cities, 6:58 this morning. All is quiet out there this morning. No fog, no visibility issues, no weather issues out there, and it's not too terribly cold either. It's 48 in the Tri-Cities, 52 Walla Walla. We're at 52 in Hermiston, 41 in Prosser, a little bit colder there, and 40 degrees in Yakima. Winds are up a little bit this morning, and they'll continue to increase later on today. But not much going on our radar and satellite imagery. The Pacific Northwest still dry, all thanks to that area of high pressure, which has been dominating our weather pattern over the past couple of days. Now today, the high pressure starts to shift south, but we're still under the influence of it somewhat. So that's why we're still looking at a warm day, but we're going to be cooling off, especially compared to the 80s we saw yesterday. Overnight, a weak area of low pressure moves through, so we could squeeze out a couple of light rain showers along the foothills of the Blues. Otherwise, tomorrow, more clouds, light rain across the coastal areas and across the higher elevations. I think us in the Columbia Basin will stay dry tomorrow. Now, on Friday, the rain will increase along the coast and the Cascades as that upper level low approaches, and that is going to be our weather maker as we head into the upcoming weekend. So today, a pretty nice afternoon once again. If you enjoyed yesterday, or if yesterday was a little bit too warm for you, today will be a few degrees cooler. 74 in Tri-Cities, 71 Walla Walla, 68 in Dayton, 72 at Hanford, and 70 degrees in Toppenish. Tonight, we'll see those clouds increase, so partly to mostly cloudy, and there are those showers starting to show up along the foothills of the Blues. I think all of this is going to be east of the Tri-Cities. Some light rain just before midnight into Connell, Walla Walla, Pendleton, and down into Heppner, but the rest of us should stay dry. Now on your Thursday, we'll see more in the way of cloud cover. We'll call it a mix of sun and clouds, but first tomorrow morning, we'll start off in the low middle 40s, and then by tomorrow afternoon, we'll put it in the mid and upper 60s, which is still above average for this time of year, but you can see that cooling trend continues as it starts today. So your 7-day forecast showing that tonight the wind will pick up. Tomorrow will be a breezy day, 67 and mainly dry on Friday, and then that rain really coming into play Saturday and Sunday as temperatures drop into the 50s. Yakima 70 today, 65 and breezy tomorrow, 61 on Friday with cloudy skies, and then the chance for showers going up Saturday and Sunday. So we need to find some indoor activities to do this weekend. But get outdoors again today. We're in the lower 70s, Walla Walla. The record to beat 72 will be close. 63 and breezy tomorrow, and then some scattered showers possible on Friday, peaking as we head into Saturday. 72 in Hermiston today, 65 and breezy tomorrow, and then rain chances peaking Saturday and Sunday. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And according to a new report from the FBI, crime rates in the U.S. are actually dropping. The new data is from approximately 13,000 law enforcement agencies that police more than 80% of the U.S. The FBI says crime declined significantly in the fourth quarter of last year in almost every category, including murder, violent crime, and property crime. The drop continues a downward trend since the pandemic. The FBI will release its final data on 2023 crime in October. And the Federal Reserve is meeting today to vote on whether to cut interest rates. Analysts predict the panel will announce this afternoon that it's holding them steady. Here's why. The economy is doing fairly well, but inflation's general path towards cooling has some speed bumps. Economists say the war in Ukraine continues to affect global oil and food markets. Companies say Mideast unrest makes it harder to get oil and other goods through the Red Sea. Gas prices are now higher than they were 12 months ago. Recent domestic issues are also factors like the auto workers' strike, government shutdown worries, and the Silicon Valley Bank collapse. And as Wall Street predicting the Fed will cut interest rates sometime this summer. And nobody won Tuesday night's Mega Millions lottery drawing, so the jackpot now goes up to $977 million. Tuesday's winning numbers were 24, 46, 49, 62, 66, and Mega Ball 7. The Mega Plier was 2x, and while no one won the jackpot, 4 people won at least $1 million by matching some numbers. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, anticipation has been growing over the new Ghostbusters movie, and we're giving you a sneak peek at what's in store. We've got that and new headlines and stories all coming up in our next hour. Stick around.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. We're unique, and we're here for all of life's occasions, all year long. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
Time for a new roof? Let Eminent Roofing replace it with the product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with the limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the rain and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is a sign you'll want in your yard.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Apple Valley Eats.
All right, so my job here is the food and beverage executive chef. I've been here 10 years. Started off here as an entry-level cook. I was given the opportunity to step into the executive chef role, which is the position that I'm in. I've been in that position for about 6 years now, almost. What I do here, I handle not so much the day-to-day operations, but everything that goes into the menu planning, the SOPs for all of the cooks, recipes, ensuring all the recipes are all the same, the consistency, the vision of the food and beverage department as far as the aesthetics, what is it gonna look like, what does the food preparation look like. We have everything from catering, fast food, employee meals, which is a cafeteria style setting, and then obviously our bread and butter, what we do, a buffet here at Legends. What we like to do here is try to keep our team members happy, try to be versatile with them, try to be flexible, whatever needs that they may have, we try to accommodate. We do have childcare here on property, so if somebody needs to drop their kids off at childcare, that option's always there. You could come into our department with no experience at all, but we're gonna show you how to hold a knife, we're gonna show you how to cut vegetables, we're gonna show you how to cut meat, we're gonna show you how to use all the equipment. Is the comfort of knowing that I'm gonna have my consistent 40 hours a week. And that goes from everywhere from a dishwasher all the way up to my position. It's another benefit of working here at Legends. I like to think of it more as a career rather than a job.
The Honda you want is here. Driving the moment with the rugged and capable Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot. Find your adventure with great offers now available on the Honda you want. All from the 2023 Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com Best Value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Should this woman have died in the Franklin County Jail? Watch tonight.
Good Good morning and welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Here is your close to home forecast. A quiet start to your Wednesday morning. No weather issues to speak of. The official sunrise in the Tri-Cities 6:58 and the sunset at 7:10 this evening. Remember, we're adding about 3 minutes and some change as far as daylight goes each and every day. So our days are getting longer. The number of daylight hours increasing across portions of the state. As we take a look at our temperatures this morning, we're in the 40s and 50s, so not nearly as cold as those 30s we saw yesterday morning at this time. 48 degrees in the Tri-Cities. We're at 52 Walla Walla, 47 in Pendleton, 40 degrees in Yakima, and 49 in Toppenish. So you will need that light jacket this morning, but then this afternoon it's going to shape up to be another beautiful day. Not as warm or not as hot as it was yesterday. We're looking at temperatures around 70 in Yakima, 70 in Toppenish. Only the 60s for highs in Ellensburg today, 64, 70 Sunnyside, 70 degrees in Prosser, 72 Hermiston. Tri-Cities, one of the warmer spots, 74 and upper 60s, Moses Lake and Connell. Along the foothills of the Blues, we'll keep it in the upper 60s in Dayton, 68 Milton Freewater, 68 in Pendleton, and 71 in Walla Walla with mostly sunny skies. Jessica?
Thank you, Tiffany. And 40 years after the first Ghostbusters movie hit theaters, the latest film in the franchise is finally here with more busters and more ghosts than ever. David Daniel gives us a peek at one of this year's most anticipated movie events.
It's an unimaginable evil with the power to kill by fear itself.
Like literally scared to death? The newer Ghostbusters team up with the originals to save New York again in Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
Let's get to work.
Can I be of any help? Melnitz in uniform. Yeah.
My great-grandfather was a paranormal researcher, so he passed the interest down in the family to his son and my dad and to me. So that's where it kind of all came from.
The boys are so lovely and I adore them all, and we always have the best time.
We're the Ghostbusters. Can I tell you something else? What? Buster makes me feel good. It makes me feel good.
So mind-blowing to be a part of something that I've been watching my whole life, that I'm so familiar with, but to get to kind of put on a flight suit and do it standing next to them, it's such a very overwhelming experience.
I've always believed in ghosts. I think we'd be very naive if we thought our five senses captured everything.
Of course, that could be just director Gil Keenan.
I have been known to stand up on chairs, wave my arms around, run from one corner of the set to the other, banging pots and pans. This is really why I get out of bed in the morning. It's to help an actor conjure up an emotion to something that's not there on set.
Heads up. All dark and horny at 12 o'clock.
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Okay, he said he gets out of bed, waving his arms around, banging pots and pans. I think I need to try that when I get up. Maybe I'll have some more energy. Well, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire is set to hit theaters on March 22nd, and that's this weekend, and it's rated PG-13. And coming up on our next hour of Good Morning Northwest, the city of Ellensburg has made a decision how the city voted on the Craigs Hill dilemma. Hear from residents and the city on the decision. Emily Goodell has that up next. And what's old is new again. There's a lot of new development happening in Kennewick. Alyssa Warner has that story. Plus, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full weather forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. The time is 5:58 on Wednesday, March 20th. Happy Wednesday. Let's check in now on your forecast with meteorologist Tiffany Savona. Tiffany, I am loving these 70s, these kind of 80s that we have going on. I'm hoping it stays. Give me some good news.
It continues today, Jessica, but our cooling trend begins today as well. So not nearly as warm or as hot as it was yesterday, whatever your preference to call it will be. Temperatures are actually a bit